Manchester United won, Fiorentina won, United win 5-4 on a shootout to win the Snapdragon Cup. It's 2 cups in 2 games for Ruben Amorim. We are on a roll. We are going to win everything this season. If I only was that actually optimistic. I thought that United played quite well. The only couple of points in which I was a bit concerned was the fact that it was another set piece goal that we conceded with 2 players unmarked when the ball went in the net. To be fair, it's a great finish. I can't deny that. But to be completely unmarked inside the box from a corner should not occur. I'm not a big fan of zonal marking. I think that was how they were marking up initially, and that's how they've kind of snuck in around the back for the goal. So I was a bit disappointed by that. In terms of how United played, I thought they were quite good in certain aspects. I think Mbeumo's pace on the kind of right side 10 was very obvious. I think the passes from Bruno Fernandes from the deep roll to him over the top, that's going to prove quite a threat. The one thing I did think was that this kind of forward formation of having Cunha and Mbeumo and another 10 of some kind interchanging, I didn't think really worked. It was the same for the Everton game. It didn't really work there. It's not really worked today. I think the striker is required. And now that we have Sesko in, I think he will be the full focal point, and I think he'll be a very welcomed focal point for big goals. Other than that, there wasn't too much to be massively concerned about that I can remember off the top of my head. I know Aiden Heaven had a bit of a knock that I think he got off the back of that, so that was fine. Defensively, they played okay. They weren't absolutely abysmal or poor in any way, shape, or form. It was just that kind of one moment for the goal where there was a lapse of concentration for the corner. It wasn't too bad defensively. I think I can remember Bayern making 1 save all game, if I remember off the top of my head. But attacking wise, they did look threatening, and it's good to see because we want to see more goals this season. 44 goals in a season isn't good enough, especially for a team like Manchester United. I've mentioned in the Sesko breaking news video that the fact that Sesko and Mbeumo and Cunha have a combined league goals of 62, which is 18 more than the whole of United's team last season in the league. That's hopefully going to press on into this season. I think that if they get around the 45-50 mark, that'll be a massive achievement for 3 players. You're looking at around 15 each on an average, I'd say. Would I be happy with that? I'd say so. Maybe even 10 each. We'll do 30. That would still be 74 goals if we take into consideration that, and say that the rest of the squad gets roughly the same as what the squad got last season. So there's positives. We look at next week now. Arsenal at home. Whether we'll play an actual forward from the start. If it's going to happen, I think it's going to be Sesko. I don't think Højlund is going to be in the squad. I think he was on the bench today. He didn't come on. So whether he is surplus to requirements, we'll wait and see. Obviously, Xerxes got a knock, so it most likely won't be him. But the fact that they're playing Cunha and Mbeumo and another 10, so obviously they played Fernandes in the Everton game and they played Mount today, obviously shows that Amorim doesn't have full confidence in Højlund, and he's trying other things. I think the other thing when we had Dallo at left wing back last week, that didn't really work either. He didn't play too badly today for the 30 or so minutes he played. But yeah, I think that they've played quite well over pre-season. No massive worries. There was a bit of a lull period for the Everton game, bit of a lull today for the Fiorentina game, just on the back of it was very similar to last season. However, you can see there is obvious improvements in terms of Mbeumo and Cunha being in the squad, they do show a difference, and we'll look forward to the season ahead. And hopefully, next week we'll be talking about a Manchester United win. This week on the channel, I am going to do I've got a Fantasy League video sorted, or should be getting sorted out for Wednesday. We'll do the transfer list with for this week again. That will be coming out on Monday, and we'll also have a Premier League preview video where I predict the Premier League top to bottom on Friday, I think, and then we'll go into the Arsenal game and we'll review that. So guys, if you like this video, please leave it a like. If you haven't, leave it a dislike. Comment with what you want to see on this channel. Subscribe if you are new. Until next time, guys, take care.